I have this little KF plane, the sea, land, and airplane out here today. It's courtesy of Banggood. I want to thank them for sending this for review. I'm always looking for these little planes that I think would get kids interested, you know, that are really easy to fly, that are really stable, that will get kids interested in RC aircraft. So let's take this and put it in the air. I've already got, I think, one flight on it. Seems to perform really well, especially out here in a bit of a breeze. We got, right now, I'd say we got 4 to 6 out here, and every once in a while it'll gust up to about 8, and it seemed to handle it pretty well. And it will actually take off from the ground out here on the hard pack, and we'll demonstrate that too. Let's go ahead and launch it. We'll start my timer. I got my timer set for 7 minutes. Here we go. Takes right off, guys. It's just a moderate chuck, full throttle, moderate chuck. It's in low rates right now. I put a little trim into the yaw. I had a tighter turn going to the left and to the right, so I wanted to see if this is going to improve that. I'm gonna put a little more in it. Okay, let's turn it back this way. But it's very floaty. It's like the whole airframe is a lift body on this. I wish I had a large body of water to demonstrate it on the water, but if it's not having any problem taking off out here. Oh, there goes the balloon crew. It's not having any problems taking off of the hard pack out here, so I don't think it's going to have any problems whatsoever taking off and landing on the water. But it's one of those little easy to fly, very stable aircraft that you don't have to worry about crashing, you know what I mean? I think it only weighs like 45 grams all up weight. And I don't know how long I had it in the air on the first flight, but when I landed, I had it in the air for quite a while. And when I landed, I still had 3.7 volts in that little 1S LiPo. Turn back this way since we got another car coming through. Another truck. It's the first time I've seen the balloon crew out here in a while. I must be taking people back up again now. But look at and this is in low rate. I'll put it in high rate here in a minute as soon as they finally get through here. Now I got a van coming through. But it's really floaty, guys. Look at that. That's pretty slow coming into just a slight breeze right now. That is too fun. Now it won't do loops or rolls or anything like that. It's a cruiser, but it's pretty fun. Okay, let's put it in now that they're, I think that's everybody. Let's put it into high rates now. Yeah, we got it in high rate. Oh, that's yeah, I think that trim really helped. It's turning pretty tight radius to the right now. It's got a tight radius to the left. That is pretty fun. Let's slow it down through here. Look at that. Kids are going to really like this. Even big kids like me. Well, there's a link to it in the show notes, along with the link to the batteries, link to spare props. There's an exclusive link in the show notes with the coupon code that brings the price down to $43, and it comes with 3 batteries, guys. I would say you get about at least 30 minutes of flight time out of those 3 little batteries. But look at that. Look how stable that is, and that's in high rate. Try not to hit the truck. I just like coming out every once in a while with one of these little planes and just having a nice, relaxing flight that's fun, you know? Well, look at that. Whoa! I think I about stalled it there. See what I mean? You don't have to worry about it. That's cool. Alright, let's bring it down again. I'll bring it down again and I'll try not to stall it out. Back off the throttle a little bit. Maybe I should have stayed in low range. That's what you're cool. Alright, throttle up a little bit. Alright, let's try that to the right. That's a fun little toy. That is a fun little toy. Just give it a little throttle in the turns. Sometimes you got to add a little back pressure on the elevator. But if you're doing big wide sweeping turns, like right now, all I'm getting, I'm actuating the throttle a little bit, speeding up and slowing down the throttle to gain and lose altitude. But on these wide turns like this, I'm not even having to give it any elevator. I'm just giving it aileron. Pretty easy. Kids will have a lot of fun with it. I'm sure if it's good. Since this will take off out here, and let's go ahead and land it, and I'll show you that it will take off of this hard pack. But if it will land and take off on this hard pack, it will certainly take off of short grass, you know what I mean? As well as the water. Alright. Look at that. Is that cool? Okay. Let me get her straightened up here. And then we'll make sure nobody's coming. And we'll take off from the hard pack here. Alright, you ready? First time I did, of course, I've been flying it for a while, so the battery's a little bit lower. But the first time I did this, it took off in about 4 or 5 feet. And there's my timer. Okay, so that's been... We've had it in air probably for 6.5 minutes, so let's try it. Check it out. Takes off from this hard pack. The only thing that I did to make it a little bit slicker on the bottom for this surface out here, and to protect the foam, was I put a couple of strips of fiber tape along those little pontoons. And that, you know, for a hard surface, that seems to do the trick pretty well. Okay, let's make one more circuit and then we'll bring it in and land it. But what a relaxing little plane, man. What a relaxing little plane. And if I was out on a boat dock, you know, at a lake or a big pond, I would take this with me. I would take this thing with me and just have a blast. But yeah, it's one of those deals. It's, you know, it's really nice to get kids interested in RC aircraft. You know what I mean? 4th of July is going to be coming up before you know it. You know, grab a couple of these and let the kids put them in the air. There's an exclusive link in the show notes for this, along with a coupon code that brings the price down to $43, guys. Comes with 3 batteries and this little tiny transmitter here. And the kids will just have an absolute blast with it. If you guys are going to have a family reunion or something at a big park, a big grassy park, or out on a lake or something, grab 2 or 3 of these and let the kids just have an absolute blast with them. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.